So, welcome to part 2 of my podcast, The Mind of a Dummy. And yeah, let's hop right into it. So, we're gonna talk about firstly personal organization, then deathbed thinking, then if you can be anything, be nice, then lots of friends or family, what I think phones did to this world, why I dislike phones, why I personally don't drink and smoke, be yourself, talking negative about yourself, then heartbreak, why do I feel so different, scared of failure, scared of trying, and then passion. So that was just a short summary of all the topics that we will talk about today. So let's start with the first one. The first one is personal organization. So me personally, I really struggle with personal organization. Like when I need to sign something from school or work, doesn't matter. I really struggle with getting it home and just signing it. Or also like the structure in school, how I keep my leaves, my sheets of paper together. Like I usually don't have them. So what I changed now is I do everything on laptop. So I decided if I wanted to do everything on laptop or paper. Firstly I did it mixed and it was really bad because there was like no pattern, no organization, everything was just random. And now I changed everything to laptop and now it works. I created all my folders and yeah. And what I've realized is while organizing your stuff, you know what I mean? While organizing your stuff, don't try to force organize something. Like everything will fall into its place. Like create folders for the topics, and then everything in the topic or in that folder, in that big folder, just let it create itself. That helped me a lot to keep it organized and structured, because you will create new things, new worksheets, I don't know, new videos for school, I don't know, whatever you need to do, and then just organize it in. Create a new folder and put it in there. That's how I do it. And I think also personal organization is really important to optimize your time, because if you're always looking for something, or if you can't find something, it's not good for your productivity and also messes with your mind. Like I lost my bottle, or I forgot it in the gym, and it really bothered me. I don't know why, because maybe it's my fifth bottle I have this year. I found it again, luckily, but still. Be organized, or at least try to be organized. Then the next thing is deathbed thinking. So deathbed thinking, what I mean with that is, so me doing this podcast and talking to you, I feel uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. So I'm scared of being judged. I'm scared of what people will think of me. And I think that's normal, but then I think to myself, would I care if I'm on my deathbed? And would I care then? Would I care if I was on my deathbed? Would I care about other opinions? And if your answer is no, then just do it. And my answer is a clear no. So I would probably regret it, not doing those videos and talking to you and sharing something. So yeah, it's uncomfortable, I can't lie. Also, it's uncomfortable to do it in front of my family, friends, but I'm trying to do it, and I think in trying there's a lot of power in just trying and improving, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm proud of myself for that, because it was a really big step to start posting for me. Wait, I'll sip a little water. Okay. So deathbed thinking, just do what you want and don't or do what you need to do. Yes, that's better. So next part or next thing on my diary is if you can be anything in this world, be nice. So what I connect or resonate with that is like a lot of people today are just mean out of no reason. Probably they're mean because they just don't like the way they live. They have no purpose. They feel lost. So it's clear or it makes sense for me that they're not nice to you or to anyone. But for me, my main goal in life or one of my main goals is just to be nice because first it's free, second it costs nothing, so it's yeah okay that's the same thing. Um, third, like if you're always nice, I think people like you more actually. I'm not saying you should glaze them, but just tell them if something looks good on them. Tell them it looks nice. If they did something, I don't know, if they did something that needed a lot of courage, tell them you did great. Like stuff like that. Just do it. I mean, if you hear it from someone else, it makes you happy. So why don't you do it yourself too? Why don't you make others happy for free? Just just saying. Then the next one, loss of friends and family. So during my journey now, you could call it because it's been quite a few years now. I've lost a few friends, so or friends. Were they ever friends? That's my question, but still. So you if you want to grow something or do something different, you will lose friends and your family won't always support you. Your family says they're always supporting you, but if you choose a path that's like different from everybody else's path, I'm not saying they won't support you, but they won't support you like they will if you do like just a normal path. You will also need to go through times like where you're just alone. It's just you. You have no one, and that's just that's just the thing. Me personally, I lost a lot of friends, or actually, how to say, I distanced myself from those friends because I just feel like I just don't feel comfortable being with them. I don't know why. Just I just don't feel comfortable with them, and yeah, that's a loss of friends and family for me. Then what I think phones did to this world. So that's that's something really weird. So when I'm in the train sitting, I'm on my phone too sometimes, but I still look around and live in the world, but I think some people just don't live. They're just in their phone. They just exist in their phone and I don't know, it's a weird feeling because you're like next to a person but he's just living in his phone. And what I think phones did is just they killed this world or they I don't know. They didn't kill the world, but it just made it a more depressed place. I was caught in that cycle too. Like I've watched TikTok, I've watched Instagram for hours a day, but I never felt good after watching reels for hours. I just felt alright. And I think that's what a lot of people misconcept. Like reels, they make you feel important in the moment and they make you feel satisfied in the moment, but after you're finished watching, you're just empty. And I think that's what phones mainly did to this world. They brought even more emptiness into the world. So a lot of people are just empty souls with no desire, no fire, no passion. And yeah, Another thing I think phones did is like social media in particular. It's just like the comparison of everything. Like we compare everything nowadays, and also the standards of a normal life are set so high. Like if you go to the gym, you will see progress, but if you compare yourself then with social media, you will always feel bad. And the same thing with everything to that. Like you see people in holidays and they only post the most beautiful photos. They don't show the 12-hour plane flight of doing nothing, or I don't know. They just don't show the bad things that happen also on holidays or on the day to day. They just show their happiest, most peaked moments. And I think that's something people don't understand when they watch social media, or maybe I think they understand, but they just forget it while they're watching. So that's something to keep in mind while watching. So, yeah. So, as a summary, what I think social media, what phones did to the world is um, just it made the world more depressed because of the constant comparison with dreamy versions of lives, like perfect lives, perfect bodies, everything. I think that's just what social media did. And then why I dislike phones? That's the reason why I don't like phones, because they create like the phone. If you the phone creates like an addiction, like the phone creates a feeling in you that you need to go to the phone to, or you need the phone. That's just a feeling it creates. Also in me, like it creates a feeling where I just can't be without the phone, and if I'm not on the phone, it's like uncomfortable for me, and that's why I don't like phones. It's just like I don't know how they do this, how those phones do this, but they just create like they're so important. That's the feeling they create for me sometimes, and I just don't want to have this feeling towards a phone. Yeah. So that's why I don't like phones. They're just a distraction, and too many people are trapped in distractions nowadays. And the biggest distraction is for sure the phone, like Instagram posts, TikTok posts. Yeah, I do TikTok, but yeah, I don't know. Just make your own opinion about it. But for me, phones and social media, if you consume it like hours per day, it's fucking bad. So the next thing, why I don't drink or smoke. So me, I've never smoked or drank like alcohol. Yeah, I've tried like a drop of beer, a drop of wine, but firstly, why I don't drink is I don't like it, and secondly, I just don't have the urge to drink it. I don't know. A lot of teenagers, I think, have the urge, or I don't know why they want to drink, if I'm being honest. Because for me, it tastes like shit, and why should you drink something that's unhealthy, tastes bad? Yeah, I mean, the only reason I see why a lot of teenagers drink is because they just want to escape. They would just want to escape to out of their thoughts, out of the real world. They just want to be in dreams land, how I call it, or yeah. And that's also another reason why I don't drink, because I want to stay real and be real. I don't want to escape my thoughts, because I know that's only a temporary solution and not a permanent solution. And I don't chase permanent temporary solutions. I just I just don't like that. And I also feel uncomfortable when I drink. I don't know. Something in me just doesn't like it. Like maybe I made a promise to my younger self that I just can't break, at least for now. I don't know what the future holds, if I'll drink or smoke, but we'll see. And yeah, if you drink or smoke a lot, just maybe, I think you can write comments on Spotify, and if you see this on YouTube, write down in the comments why you started drinking or smoking. I'm really curious about it. And yeah, so next topic. So the next topic is be yourself. So a lot of people, they have like multiple personalities, and I don't know why. Like me personally, I just have one personality, and that's it. I'm just like this always. I mean, I think it should be like that, but I think a lot of people, or young people, because I'm usually with young people, hang around with young people, a lot of young people, they just want to fit in. But I think by fitting in, you you won't go anywhere, because you will create a you will create how you call it, you will only attract bad people then, because I think if you are yourself, you will attract what you need to your life, and if you're pretending to be someone else, you will attract what that someone else attracts. So if you understand what I mean. And that's why I personally think being yourself is one of the best things you can do, because everything will just everything will just line up perfectly to your life. You'll probably get judged, you'll probably get, I don't know, misunderstood, but who cares? You're yourself, and the people who judge you or dislike you, they're not meant to be in your life. And yeah, I think that's a big point. Then the next thing is talking negative about yourself. So I also have noticed that a lot of people they have such low self-belief. They're like, they talk themselves down so badly. Like they they don't trust themselves that they can achieve anything, and that's kind of sad to me, because me personally, I I think I can do anything if I really want to. And I think a lot of people need to think like this too, because believing in yourself is one of the most important things for a happy and passionate life. And if you if you notice that you talk a lot of that you talk negative a lot about yourself, please stop please stop trying to do please stop try to do please stop please try to stop. Yes. Because if you had a friend, like your best friend, you wouldn't always say what's bad about them. You would also encourage them to do what they want, even though they're scared. You would believe in them. So believe in yourself too. Yes. And the next thing is heartbreak. So I think a lot of young guys, or most of young guys, go through heartbreak, and it changes you. It really does. Like, I've dated 2 girls now in my life, just two. I'm a calm guy. I don't like this drama on off shit, but somehow I always end up in it. Or not end up in it. I don't know. Um so my first heartbreak was about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't really remember. I was with a girl. I don't really know what happened there. Like, I was in love with her, and I think, yeah, I told her, but she never really committed to my love or said it back. I don't know if she didn't say it back because she just never liked me, or if she didn't say it back because something else was missing for her. I don't know. That's just, I don't know. I'm bad at relationships, or relationships are bad at me. I don't know. I think it's the first one, or a mix of both. And the second girl I've dated, I actually got further, but I don't know what I did wrong there. I don't want to accuse myself of doing things wrong, or actually I will. So the first thing is, it will sound weird, but I felt too much. Like I was too I let the person influence me too much, and I think maybe she felt that, and it was too much pressure for her or something, and then she left. I mean, we had good times, and I'm really glad that those times happened. I'm starting to miss her more now. Like my last, like the first girl, we never ended up together. Like it was just an on-off thing. But the second one, we were together for 7-8 months, and then it ended sadly. But yeah, I'm starting to miss her, and my mind only replays the good memories. I think that's a good sign, but if I really think about it, I also suffered a lot in the relationship, because same thing, that's just my opinion about how it was. Like, I need someone with a little more commitment, or I needed someone. And the same thing here, I don't know if she was scared, if my behavior just was wrong. I don't know what led to, I don't know, the imbalance of the relationship. And yeah, now it ended. I don't want to say I'm glad it ended, but I'm finding my happiness again, also alone. I think that's also a big step forward in life. So heartbreak, let it build you, not destroy you. Let it think about yourself. Let it be your, I don't know, don't just eat up that pain and put it in a box and never look at it. Like, suffer, cry, feel the emotions, but reflect on them, and also find out what you could have done better. So maybe for the next relationship, or maybe for the same person one day, you can be a better person, a better partner. And my tip too, don't just run to another girl, or if you're a girl, to another boy. Try to find yourself first. Like, try to learn to be happy with yourself fully, and accept your bad and good traits, because if you're human, you will have bad and good good sides. But if someone truly loves you, he will love your good and bad sides. And learn to be aware of your bad sides. Then the next thing. Why do I feel so different? I think just me recording this just tells you why I'm different, because I think only a few people record stuff like this and post it on social media. It takes a lot of courage. You will get made fun of, and yeah, but I don't know. I'm okay with that, because I just believe in myself that I want to share a message, and I just believe sharing that message is more important to me than being liked by everyone. And also being liked by everyone that's not good, because being liked by everybody means that you're not loved by anyone. Just That's just again my opinion on this. And why I feel so different is also I am just different. I mean, I just do stuff that normal people wouldn't do it. Like I wake up at 6, go to the gym before school. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't really go out clubbing or party. I just have other goals in life, or bigger goals. And bigger goals means I need to put in more work. I'm not saying I'm better, but I'm just saying I'm going my journey, and that's what I want to do. Then, scared of failure. So, wait. A lot of people, I think, they're scared of trying, or of failing. Actually, they're not scared of trying, but scared of failure. And I don't understand that, if I'm being honest, because you were put on this earth with nothing, and you also leave with nothing. So, what are you scared of losing? You can't really lose something in this life, because eventually you will die. You will die anyways. The only thing that I think it's that you have a reason to be scared of is death. But also that is like, how did you feel 150 years ago? Did you feel something? Probably not. And I think after death, life will feel like that again, total peace. So I'm actually glad that I will die, because if you never die, what's the meaning of doing something today? Because you won't die. You have unlimited time. You can just do it whenever you want. So I think knowing that our time on this earth is limited also gives you like the urge to live, or it creates passion, happiness, sadness, because life has a meaning, because it's not endless. And yeah, now if you acknowledge that, don't be scared of failure or trying. I rather try a million times and fail a million times than not try one single time, because I know one of those million times or 1,000 times, or it doesn't matter how many times you try, one of those times I will succeed, because that's just how life works. Every try is like a lottery ticket. That's how I look at it. And if you buy enough lottery tickets, and trying is a free lottery ticket, if you try a certain amount of times, one of those lottery tickets will probably bring you to somewhere closer to your dreams, or to your whatever you're pursuing in your life. And now the last point of this video or podcast, it's passion. So I think a lot of people nowadays lack in purpose and passion. So even myself, I don't know what my passion is. I don't know what my purpose is, but I don't know. I have like an inner voice, and it just tells me where I need to go, what's my next step. And sometimes the voice tells me stupid stuff, like recording videos, but I still do it, because not doing it feels wrong and doing it feels right. And I think that's where passion lies when you're young. Like your inner thoughts, or your inner you, your soul is guiding you to what you need, what you want. And I think just listening to that voice gives you a fulfillment. And that's really important to me, because I don't know, I want to live freely, and I want to be able to do what I want for my entire life. And yeah, just passion is such a important word for me, because if you look at passionate people, when people are passionate about something, you can really see it in their eyes. You can really feel it. Like, being around them just lifts you up. Even if you don't share the same passion, you just feel the person is more alive. And that's what I like most about passion. Just that it just creates energy in the human that's that just radiates out of him. I know my English is not perfect, but at the end of this podcast, my English will probably be perfect. So that were all my points that I wrote down. It's difficult for me to talk about them sometimes, because like, my English isn't that, it's good, but it's not perfect. I still need to improve it, and sometimes my brain is not braining while talking. And yeah, like, a good example for passion is like TGR for me. I have like a few videos I watch from him, and he's just so passionate when he talks. Like, you can feel it in his voice. Like, he just loves what he's doing, and that's what I want everybody to feel on this earth. Like, every single person. So I hope you liked the second part of The Mind of a Dummy. If you like the series, why don't you follow? Also, go check out my other socials, like YouTube, social media. Oh, what the fuck. Oh, I need to stop cursing. Like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or whatever. I probably haven't linked them yet, but I will link them I will link them in the next weeks. And yeah, write comments, ask me questions. I will always be happy to answer some of your questions, or even try to answer some of your questions, because I'm still young. I still have a lot to learn, like really a lot. But I think learning is the best step of growing. No, fuck. I just wanted to make a fancy quote. Just keep learning. Goodbye.